Hey everyone, welcome to the Pouring Takes podcast. I'm Charlie Van.
And I am all that matters. I am literally the best person in the world. I am the greatest at what I do. I am queen of the world. That's right. I'm Rayya, and you're welcome for my presence.
Well, that's typical on this podcast, I have to say. And Rayya, where are we at?
We are at Underdog Sports Bar and Restaurant.
Yeah, Restaurant and Sports Club
and
right
Sports
here
Club.
in
There
Dallas. We are so thankful to be here. Last night, we got to stop by and hang out for a little bit for their poker night and some pool tournament as well as what we were watching all of our sports
More
teams.
things I am absolutely amazing at.
Which one, poker or pool?
Both. I'm incredible. I am the best in the world.
What is your
throw
poker?
me the damn ball.
Throw you the damn ball.
Throw me all the balls.
All the balls. I don't think there's any balls in poker, but there's definitely been some dice rolling going. What is so you're good at poker?
I'm okay at poker, but I prefer pool.
Yeah. It pulls more in your favor.
I mean, there are more balls.
No, great. There you go. I think she's waiting. Well, I see you're dressed as the Diva.
I'm a Diva wide receiver tonight. That's my Halloween costume.
Diva wide receiver.
Best
See
in
the
the world.
shades.
Which 88 is this?
Yeah, what 88 are you
So
wearing?
my inspiration for this look is from none other than Des Bryant. Des caught it, by the way, just so we're clear.
1,000%.
I mean, not that I saw. I'm a ref because I usually have to officiate
Get
her.
out! Just get out!
No, I'm going to be sticking
Leave.
here. I'm going to call you on your BS.
Nice.
Going to be all up. Review, replay.
Can't see shit. How many fingers am I holding up?
I just make it up. Unless
It
you're
depends.
Mahomes, then
Are
I
you
got you.
Patrick
I got you.
Mahomes?
What?
It depends. Are you Patrick Mahomes?
I can't hear you.
Don't worry.
Sorry, I got this bar sounds. We got the
No,
Mavs
that's
game going
that's
today.
just the Diva or blocking
Oh, yeah, like,
out
I can't hear
anything
you, peasant.
say. Because you're our coach, Tanner, producer. He's dressed as a coach, so of course you're not going to listen to what the coach says.
Nope, don't listen to the coach. I'm free falling over here.
But I'll be your best friend here today.
You better, or I'm gonna throw a bitch fit.
All right. Well, we will see about that as we get in these topics. But first, what are we drinking?
So it is still happy hour for another 3 minutes. So Charlie and I got $2 off of our domestic pints. These are not pints; these are tall boys.
Oh, these are good. Hey, you got to go tall if you're going to have it. So it is from Monday through Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. You have $2 off select domestic pints, $1 off select bottled beers, $2 off house wines. Ooh, if you love your shots, $4 fireballs, $5 Mexican
Is that what
candies.
this is?
Oh, yeah. Come on, because, after that Cowboys game, as we always have been doing lately, going down in a ball of fire. Yes, I said it. $5 white green teas, which is normally our go-to also.
Yeah, but I
But
just
that's like
haven't.
for victory.
But here's the thing: I just haven't been feeling as into the fruitier, flavorful drinks. I'm just looking something to hit me fast and hard.
That's what we needed our defense to do, but we'll get in that here in a second. $2 off, especially MVP cocktails, which, Rayya, read those bad boys off.
Oh, the one that's written about you out of your league?
Okay. Let's don't talk about high school and college.
No, there's actually some really good ones up here. So the out of your league is vodka and strawberry with lemon. The other one that I liked was Rookie Mistake.
Which we always make when we're mixing our drinks, which is like
always,
every weekend.
Every weekend. Gin, Murata, and lemon. And my personal favorite, because it's me, you guys, heavy hitter, whiskey, simple bitters, and orange. Simple syrup, bitters, and orange. There we go. So
I do like the pickup game. Vodka, liqueur 43, salted caramel espresso.
Oh, it's an espresso martini.
Ooh, okay. That's a good late night, especially when
You're
it
gonna
gets
drink
colder.
an espresso martini late at night? Is that a good idea for you?
If it's a Friday, Saturday, yeah, I want to keep going.
You go.
Sometimes I don't want a Red Bull.
Long.
But they have great cocktails here, so definitely
Staff
come
is
checking them out.
super friendly, by the way. We
They
had
are
so much
super
fun
friendly
last
here.
night.
They took care of us last night, taking care of us tonight. Man, we got so many sports going on. We got the Mavs.
And you're forgetting the big thing. We are actually back here Monday night.
We are back here next Monday. We're going to be a mainstay here.
Yes, we are.
We are coming back each week.
We found a home.
We have found a home. So come and hang out with us. Once again, we're here, Underdog Restaurant and Sports Club right here in Dallas. Cheers, Rayya.
Cheers, Coach.
And by the way, shout out to all of our regulars that have been supporting us, following us. You have a spot to come hang out with us, so
we encourage you to
tuned.
join us when we
yeah,
record,
join
too.
us, please.
Yeah.
Play
Please
some
come
pool and
out.
poker with us next week.
Come play some pool and poker. You know, come have some shots.
I want to see if there are
Give
people
us some
out
hot
there better
takes.
with balls than I am.
All right, you know what?
It's a low bar.
I'm gonna. You get a 5-yard penalty.
This is a challenge
that.
flag.
Well, I challenge you not to make those. to behave yourself, but no, you're
Nope.
a diva.
Not today. That's not what someone who is the best in the world does.
Sorry,
I
I'm gonna
play
be
by
like
my own
randomly.
rules.
I don't know where these are in my pocket, so it's gonna be like a mystery. Like
Are
either
your pockets
challenge.
deep because Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are paying you all season?
Well, they've been deep since Tom Brady, so you know, just keep filling up.
Hot takes.
Oh, goodness. Okay, let's jump into what we want to talk about. I want to start today with talking about the best football team in Dallas, and that is my SMU Ponies. Eking out a huge win at Duke this past Saturday, beating them by 1 point in a game they absolutely had no business winning. SMU turned the ball over 6 times, and Duke ended up getting in position to kick a game-winning field goal, and SMU blocked the kick, and it was outrageous. The defender jumped right over those linemen and blocked the kick. Game goes into overtime. SMU scores on their first possession, converts their extra point. Duke scores on their overtime possession, decides to go for 2 and does not convert. SMU setting up for a great one this Saturday against Pitt at 7 o'clock here in Dallas. Charlie, I am so pumped. You got 2 ranked teams, 2 ranked ACC teams fighting for the possibility to play in the ACC championship game this December. What do you think?
Well, I mean, this was going in when we said that SMU was going to join the ACC. We were like, I don't know. So I would say definitely, and I mean this in a positive way, overachieving this season, like
Absolutely.
exceeding expectations. Quarterback
Getting their
play's
money's
been awesome.
worth.
Getting their money's worth. Well, they should with that school price, anyways, of tuition. But they have been
Well,
playing
I was saying
so well.
that because SMU is paying to be in the ACC.
Hey, get it how you get it, right? Mm-hmm. No, they've delivered. And this is a huge matchup with Pittsburgh. Exciting for homecoming weekend.
Yeah, it is homecoming.
Gonna really
Good
see
call.
now what they made of, which I kind of feel we already have. But this is the end of the season. We're coming up to the final. This is where you got to make it count if you want to make a run.
Yeah, and so SMU is currently favored by 7.5. They changed the spread, by the way. Yesterday it was 11.5. Today it's 7.5, and I believe it's because of Maryland, the tight end's injury.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see where the offense comes from. Is Kevin Jennings going to have to use his legs more? Is he going to trust his wide receivers? Are they going to rotate more running backs in? Because they have like 2 or 3 solid running backs that they've been alternating between all season long. So I'm very excited. On the other side of the field, Pitt just had a big game against Syracuse last week, and they themselves forced a whole bunch of turnovers. So how is the Dallas defense, the SMU defense,
The
going
SMU
to
Dallas
respond
defense.
and maintain? Are we going to see Club Takeaway? I am a VIP member at Club Takeaway, so I need this.
Yeah, I mean, all the lights are going to be on them this Saturday, rightfully so. This has got to be a statement for them.
Yep, I can't wait. I'm rolling with my
Pony
ponies.
up! I'm
See
sure.
you at the Boulevard.
Oh, the Boulevard's going to be crazy. This area where we're at is going to be crazy.
That's right.
Just
we're
be
in
ready.
my hood, my
All
SMU
the watch
hood.
parties. No, it's good. It's good to see them doing well. It's a long time coming, but I feel like they've been building. And, man, I'm excited to see what the future holds for the Mustangs.
It's gonna
for
be
the
fun.
ponies.
It's gonna be a fun wild ride between now and December. So
Yep.
let's fucking go.
Let's go.
All right. What else, Charlie? Before you start doing the bad news Bears thing.
I know. I have to be I am a ref, so we're not everyone's favorite. Well, I will say, like, it's been exciting for all of our other sports teams. Obviously, the Mavs are playing right now. They're 2-1.
There's also a really good crowd here for the Mavs game. By
It
the way.
is. Well,
it's busy.
I mean, after last night's game, what we're seeing out of Klay Thompson, who has had his doubters, but so far staying healthy. He looks like he's having fun. Stars, they're in Finland.
Yep.
They've been looking great.
They got a back-to-back matchup with the Florida Panthers Friday and Saturday. So those will be fun day games. So, like, something to do for me before the SMU game on Saturday.
So are you going to switch from your green into your pony up? Or
Have you hung out with me all on a full day Saturday? I go through, like, 3 outfit changes now.
That is, like, totally diva.
I can't be seen in the same outfit twice.
All right. Well,
In
I will
one day.
say dominant win this past weekend over the Boston Bruins, or I should say last Thursday over the Boston Bruins. Team looks really on fire. We'll see. We were talking, off mic about how Pavelski, he's like the Obi-Wan to Wyatt Johnson,
Oh,
and Wyatt
goodness,
is.
all the Star Wars references.
Hey, I was Obi-Wan on Halloween.
So your lightsaber would be blue. Like that, you'd be that guy.
Yeah. Okay, what would your lightsaber be? I know you're not a Star Wars fan, but
No, I'm
you're-
all bad. I'm red.
All
Totally.
right.
Like I would be the villain.
You would be the Sith.
Yeah. And Coach Tanner over there.
Yeah, what is your lightsaber?
I'm purple.
Purple. Got a little Mace Windu.
That's right. That's who I am.
I would have loved to see Mace Windu do the whole Pulp Fiction like monologue. That would have been so cool.
Right. Just holding it.
Yeah.
The bad news, man.
But the Force has been great with these other two teams, so exciting.
Drink. Just no.
Well,
no.
I can't throw a flag on me though.
I wish I would have kept that flag. I would have totally challenged that. Like no.
But we are dressed up because Rayya. It is Halloween week.
Yes, it is. Halloween is this Thursday. And speaking of which, there are Halloween events happening here at Underdog.
Oh yeah.
This week. So tomorrow they're doing karaoke, but you got to be in costume to play.
Got to dress up. And that's going to be really cool because I'm interested to see, do you come as like your favorite musical artist? Do you just be sporadic?
Ooh. Tanner's in that band that dresses up. Do you dress up as a
Teen
drummer?
Wolves.
Yeah?
For sure. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
I have a great Top
do
Gun
they ever?
jumpsuit that I like to wear. I have a whole Miami Vice thing.
I'm
that
a
I
big
like
fan
to
of
do.
Miami Vice. That look.
Top Gun. There's the Top Gun
Yeah.
jumpsuit. You
I
used
see
to have
a
the
lot
Teen
of
Wolf.
jumpsuits.
For sure.
Yeah, so come dress up for karaoke night and then come back for part 2 Thursday night for the Halloween party. There will be a costume contest, live DJ.
Fun stuff. Halloween being on a Thursday opens a lot of doors up. Like, it's almost as good as it being on a weekend.
Does that mean a lot of people calling in on a Friday?
I mean, yeah. I
I'm
already have a
calling in.
half day.
I mean, it's going to be a nightmare for those employers, but it's okay. You should know.
I mean,
Oh,
all
yeah.
of my coworkers with kids already took Thursday, Friday off. So
Let-
it is what it is.
Let me go around the room. Speaking of Halloween, you said kids, trick or treat. We all have memories. What was your candy of choice?
Ooh, I'm a Snickers girl.
Snickers?
I still am. Or
I like
peanut
Snickers,
M&Ms. That's my 2 of my go-tos. Still to this day.
I'm actually Snickers, peanut M&Ms, and Reese's.
Oh, I do like Reese's too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tanner, what about
I'm
you?
so
Candy
basic.
corn?
No, my
Ew, no
wife
candy
is
corn.
a candy corn.
Oh, she one of the rare
Ew,
ones.
No, Charlotte, no.
She was the rare ones.
I don't get it, but I'm glad she gets it. Whatever that means. I'm more of a Mounds Almond Joy kind of guy.
You like coconut?
Yeah.
You're coconutty.
That's
oh,
right.
damn it.
A little nutty.
Did you guys ever get an apple? Because I did one time,
I
and
do
I was
like
like,
the
that is
caramel
bold.
apples.
Not those, just a regular
Oh,
apple.
someone really gave you a.
Yes.
That's
I got
fucked.
toothpaste a few times.
I would-
remember
Oh,
growing
they're
up.
just looking out for your teeth.
No,
Yeah.
but do you remember your parents telling you watch out for razor blades,
Yeah.
watch out for drugs?
Yeah.
I'd
They're
rather have the
stuffing-
drugs.
They still say that. They're still they're stuffing fentanyl in
They're stuffing fentanyl in the
Fentanyl in your
apples.
Halloween candy.
Check your calendar. That's not really a pixie stick.
You know what was really funny about me as a kid is I never understood Halloween. I hated it. I thought it was so dumb. I
What?
hated dressing up, and I didn't really eat candy. I would tell my parents, after I turned 9, maybe even younger, 7, can I just give out candy at home? I don't want to dress up. I don't want to go anywhere. I hated Halloween.
Boring.
You don't want to dress up.
Boring.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
But you know what's funny? Now you
Now look at
change different outfits.
Yeah, now I'm a whole different
See,
human.
I love dressing up, and it didn't need to be Halloween. So there you go.
Yeah, you had the gig at the Perot and you got to be Spider-Man for the kids, which
That
is dope
is
as
true.
fuck.
Well, that also comes when you tell, your employer that you were a college mascot. So
Yeah,
they're going
you-
to take advantage of that.
You are the king of being a character. What about you, Tanner? What were you like as a kid?
A lot like this.
That makes sense.
I haven't grown much.
He actually looks the same.
Goofy. I
This
look
is actually how Tanner
I had a
was at
beard
7.
And everything. It was
Oh,
nuts.
amazing.
Yeah. Love dressing.
When did you start playing drums?
Oh, probably like 11 or 12.
Okay.
And
Were your
then-
parents all into that? Because that's
No,
always
they
the big
hated it.
debate.
They hated it.
Yeah.
Like, I only wanted to play drums, but they made
Yeah.
me play clarinet for a while. And I'm like, fine, I'll be first chair. And then I started playing drums and making all the god-awful racket. They were like, no thanks.
You know,
Now look at me, Dad.
Drums are like slime, like in the science museum, like slime. When parents see that slime, they're heck no.
Yeah.
Like anything but. That's what I feel like drums
you know,
are.
I did that. I bought a drum kit when I was 13. That's all I wanted for my 13th birthday, and I never actually learned how to play.
Ah.
I just made a whole lot of noise and pissed off a lot of people.
That's how it goes, man.
Hey, I've had those instruments. They're like, okay, we shell out this money, like piano, guitar.
yeah. Both
School
my
made
sister
me
and
play
I tried to
trumpet.
start a band. It did not go well.
I've had that.
That's my
I've had a
favorite thing
few
in the
high school
world.
bands that never made it to
It was
I-
awful.
the instrument phase.
What are
But-
we doing about these shots right here?
Why are you
Well,
always peer pressuring the shots?
Well, Tanner, we were talking about the good,
Yeah,
reminiscent
I was trying to put it off.
about
this
apples
is what
and
I do.
fentanyl and drums, and now we're gonna drum on to the bad shit.
All right.
All right, you want to get into it
I'm ready.
Welcome to Cowboys Therapy, Population Us,
every week.
every damn week. And I'm going to keep it very short and sweet because if you really want our hot takes on the Cowboys, I'm not going to repeat myself. The last 3 episodes have essentially been the same story.
Yeah.
Just a different day. I have nothing interesting to say except suck on these nuts.
Yeah, I mean,
You heard it here first, folks.
10,
I heard that on the microphone.
10-yard penalty. There you go. It was
Wouldn't
only
it
a
be
matter
like
of
a
time.
10-second
You were waiting
chug?
for that.
I've been trying to provoke you all evening.
I know. That's why I got my challenge flag ready.
So what were our takes last week? Well, I know we had some.
So my shot take against that team that beat us, that I can't remember who it is now. I blocked out the memory.
It's the Niners.
The Niners.
I remember it. I got replay.
So I said that in order for them to be successful against the Niners, Dak would have to use his legs. I said he would rush for at least 50 yards and score a touchdown via running. He rushed for exactly -1 yards.
Well, he did use his legs. He walked into the stadium.
He did.
That's half the battle,
You
Nope.
got it
especially
there.
in San Francisco.
But it wasn't my shot take, unfortunately. What about you, Mr. Van?
Well, Cavante Turpin touchdown, and up for 24 hours up to the game, I thought Rico Dowdle was going to play, and he came down with the case of we don't know what, and he did not play.
He came down with the case of we're going to play Dalvin Cook
Yes.
to make a splash.
Yes,
That's what that
because
was.
they're tired fans asking every week on the radio show, when is Dalvin Cook going to play?
My God, that's the takeaway from the fans.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
there's a lot more.
goodness. Oh, goodness. What about you, Tanner?
I said that the 49ers were going to double our score, and I was right for about a quarter and a half.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
And I also said the ongoing 70-yard field goal. That didn't happen this time, but it's going to happen.
You're
this
waiting
year.
for it, though.
It's happening. So what do we do? Do we cheers?
Yeah.
Yeah, doing fireball. So here
Down
we
in
go.
flames.
Cheers as we go down in flames. Man, we're doing this every week.
Sometimes multiple times a week. And while we're on the subject of the shots, Charlie and I went ahead and paid off our UFC shots this past Saturday
Yes,
when
we
were
did.
together at Maple Landing watching the fights. And shout out Maple Landing, amazing hospitality,
Mm-hmm.
amazing service, amazing food. We always have a good time watching UFC fights there. So
Yeah, it was a lot of fight. Lot
of fights?
There was a lot of great fights. Congrats to Chimev, Hazmat Chimev, becoming the title contender now at 185, submitting Robert Whitaker.
yeah, we'll get into UFC a little
I
later.
know.
But
But
back
that was
to,
our shot takes.
Yes, those
Just
were
so
our
they
shot
know.
takes. Just tying a bow on it
Yeah.
because I'm the best. I'm the best at tying bows. Okay, look. As far as the Cowboys go, I don't want to talk about the 49ers game. I don't want to talk about who's to blame. I don't want to talk about what we could have done better. Like, fuck all of that.
That's exactly what Diva's doing.
Like, fuck all that.
Just dodge the question.
Just look at me. I'm so pretty, you guys. Like, it's all about me. But look, let's just move ahead to Atlanta. We're going to Hotlanta next Sunday. We've got a noon game.
With Kirk Chains.
Kirko Chains, a.k.a.
Kirk 3 Chains?
Okay, do you guys remember how I did the hot quarterback ranking? And then we have a joke about doing a BDE, a big dick energy rating. I would put Kirko Chains at number 2 on that list behind my number 1, Baker Mayfield.
So, but is he more like dad hot?
It's not about hot. It's the energy
well,
you're
that's
bringing.
usually about hot.
Kirk Cousins, Kirko Chains to be exact, just brings a certain amount of swagger to this Atlanta Falcons team that was missing.
So I think he has the Ned Flanders swagger.
Okay, now I just thought about what you did.
But, you know, which is not bad because everyone liked Ned Flanders, you know. So, I mean, Ned Flanders was that guy. He did have that BD energy.
He is so much cooler than Ned Flanders. No.
You know, he could rock a lawnmower. You know, that's what I feel like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, but he's also able to throw for like 500 yards in a football game.
That's okay. That
Charlie,
is that dad energy.
Do you think Kirko Chain's tractor is sexy?
His tractor?
Yeah.
No, he's got one of those big John Deeres, and he just rides it in this front lawn.
Yeah, man.
With
Totally.
his chain on. They see him rolling.
Cold beer
But
in his
to
lap.
answer your previous question, is he a DILF? Kind of.
Okay.
I could see why girls are into that. Sure, not
Chicks
my
dig
type.
Kirk
but
Cobain.
yeah,
I mean, he's the
see
guy
it.
at the cookout. Medium well burgers for everybody.
He's wearing an apron at the cookout.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It says Kirko
He's got to
Chains
have the
on.
hat. He's got to have the hat though.
He has to have the
like
hat.
the over exaggerated
Like the
cookout.
chef hat?
Yeah, yeah.
And the apron says "Kiss the Cook."
I mean, he's
Yeah.
having LaCroix there. He's all about it. Green bean casserole, potato salad.
Or does it say "Taste my meat"?
I think it says taste.
He
my
wants to, but he's kind of teeter-tottering on the edge. Maybe now that he's in that extra fun city. Atlanta, not that Minneapolis isn't.
Okay, for the record, don't
Atlanta-
shit on Minneapolis.
No,
it is a lot of fun.
I just it's good, but Atlanta, man, you go to Atlanta, it's a party.
Atlanta's a whole different vibe.
That's what I'm saying. It is a vibe. So that's what I'm saying. He was already having fun, but now he's just letting loose.
All right, enough about Daddy Kirko Chains here. Okay, so like I said, noon game Sunday, spreads 3.5 favoring the Atlanta Falcons. 3.5 or 3?
3.
It's 3. Which I think is super generous, by the way, Vegas.
They must mean comeback game, or
Does Vegas really believe that this is a comeback game for the Cowboys? And if
Or-
so, why?
well, I mean, I think they just realize what they do on the road, win or lose. I mean, even in that game with the Niners that we don't talk about, they did make it close where it couldn't have been. So they're given the benefit of the doubt, I feel. They feel there's something there that they just make it interesting.
I see a very dramatic head shake over there.
There is not a prayer for this team right now.
They're not going to live on a prayer?
No. Not a chance. Not a chance.
By the way, I like that Madonna prayer remix for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, yeah?
I've been listening to that. You watched Deadpool and
Yeah, I
Wolverine?
did.
That's
I
a
did.
good one. That's a good remix.
It is. Do you
Anyway-
listen to that when you're running around at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Exactly. In my Deadpool outfit. Exactly. And which is normal now. The Village has accepted me.
You are a village person.
For 8 years now.
You know, they call themselves villagers. Did you know that?
I did. I was a
Well,
villager.
or
Yeah.
village people, but villagers.
I say village people because I think that's
it
funny.
takes a village.
It does take a village, especially for you, bud.
Oh, I know. It
Aw,
does.
y'all are so
Anyways, are you okay with that? The 3, do you believe that's going to happen,
No.
Rayya? Do you think it's
Just
going to be
kidding.
a spanking?
You know, I actually think this game is going to be a lot closer than we all think. As much as I like to shit on the Cowboys and say
Yeah.
that we're not going anywhere, we're not doing anything, this is kind of the perfect get-back game. You got Micah Parsons coming back from his ankle sprain, hopefully.
Yeah, it's
You
not
have-
100%.
You have Deron Bland possibly coming back this week, so you're bolstering up your defense, which has been a huge weakness for us. Like I said, we can talk about D's nuts right now if you want to, because that was shitty. I was not a fan.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think right here, this is all on the defense right now. I mean, this is where it's gonna, and I with Kyle Pitts, with Bijan. I mean, they know with Mozzie right now. There's a hole
I
right
fully
there.
expect Bijan to run for 200.
But one thing Kirk does, I won't say every game, he does have a tendency to turn over the ball.
Right.
And this is where we really need number 7, because unless if Bland is back, but that's still asking a lot. So that's one thing we haven't had, a turnover.
We need pressure up front, and that's why I'm saying Micah coming back is going to make a real difference.
If he's
you
there,
got to
yes.
rush Kirk O'Change to throw those interceptions.
I still feel like we got to also have Tank there. Like, I just feel with that line.
We're not getting Tank back. Shh, shh.
Well,
Let's-
Osa did have a good game.
Yes,
Osa
Osa
did
had
have
a
a
good
good game.
Overshawn continues to
Yeah.
fly around the field.
Mozzie's just the Achilles heel
Mozzie's
right now.
trash.
Yeah.
Like,
He's really.
fireball. Trash.
You know what?
Huh.
Chauncey had a great game.
Okay.
But you know who did not? Donovan Wilson.
And that's the thing. I was going to say that. Either Donovan Wilson or Malik Hooker are going to be on Kyle Pitts. That's going to be huge. And
Hooker's been doing a little bit better.
As a Kyle Pitts fantasy owner, the way he's been playing in the last 3 weeks, we're fucked. Aw. We're Eskimo bros.
Man,
That's true.
Man,
That's
you
true.
advanced both those cuss words. You went from a shit to a fuck.
Nice.
There are 2 different conversations happening here. I'm in
I
trouble
know.
2 times.
That's always how this podcast happens.
But anyway, I like you said, I think the defense is the key. I don't think it's going to be enough for the Cowboys to win.
No.
On the offensive side of the ball, I expect Dak to play better. And I'm going to roll with the same thing I've been saying. Use your fucking legs, man.
I think he
because
might.
that's going to help your running back. Stop cutting me off, man.
You know what? That's what I'm a ref for.
Hey,
I make this not fun.
Yeah, it's the no fun league. Anyway, yeah, Dak needs to use his legs because not only is that going to open up the passing game, but I think it's going to help the running backs get hot. And if we're sticking with Dalvin Cook or Zeke or Rico, whoever the fuck is back there, if the threat of Dak being able to run is even in the back of their minds, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it was interesting hearing about, because this is we're here on a Tuesday. Jerry had his little radio show, and they asked about the running. And it almost seemed like they don't really want him to run because of fear of injury and preservation, unless if it's absolutely.
Can we stop with this conservative coaching bullshit?
Oh, I know. Well, you're
Throw me the damn ball.
You're preaching
right?
to the audience. I would say the choir, but that's not in sports.
But you're look at like all of these other teams, right? Conservative coaching does not fucking win.
But that's exactly how it's been here for a long time.
But I mean, like, you saw what Aaron Boone did to the Yankees. He shot them in the foot by being conservative. Dan Campbell's the opposite side of the spectrum, and he's fucking crazy, and that team is fucking winning. Throwing passes to offensive linemen? Are you fucking kidding me?
So what you're saying is we will always have Jason
Rayya's
Garrett.
amped today.
We have Jason Garrett energy.
Basic bitch, vanilla sex energy.
Just threw in the sex there. Sorry to those people. We're not going to judge you. You're having fun.
And there we go. The ref that apologizes for missing the call in the last 30 seconds.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I'm a replacement ref. I just got hired yesterday.
No, but like seriously, like
Seriously?
they need to let Dak be Dak, and I don't
Well,
like.
I know.
You paid him all this money. I get it. You don't want him to hurt himself, but you also paid him to fucking get you some wins.
Yeah. Well, but can I ask you another? On top of that, I mean, Cooper Beebe's been pretty good, but the O-line has not been holding up.
Significantly
Yeah.
digressed
Martin,
year over year.
It's sad to say, done. Terrence still is 50-50. Tyler Smith can be 50-50. Tyler Guyton's green. And so if you're like Dak, I mean, running, I mean, that's what got you hurt back in 2020. Like, and you know it's from injuries. I mean, that flashback. It just
Okay, but
it
I'm
isn't
not
what it was
asking
saying.
him to run like 10 times
No,
or
I
12
know.
times. Like, but you need to add some flavor into this offense.
He did
If you're
run a lot
gonna
more last
force-
season, though.
What happens when you force the ball too much? What happens when you force
know.
yourself to talk to that girl when you're not prepared? When you overdo it?
Then you
It
get-
does not end well,
Then
Charlie.
you get it out of your league cocktail that is given to you,
Yeah.
and the underdog too, because those are both go hand in hand.
But essentially what I'm saying is they need to add a little mystique, a little excitement, a little more than salt and pepper in this offense. Because right now, it's more boring than pumpkin spice.
You need to be a heavy hitter.
I am a heavy hitter. I already made that joke.
Okay, well, you could be the workhorse. That's Hunter Lipke.
I am the workhorse.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel there, Charlie.
You guys, I am the workhorse. I'm the one that carries the show. Stop it.
The O-line's making a rookie mistake, though.
Yeah. O-line is a whole bunch of rookie mistakes.
But you know what Dak just needs to do? Romo's done this. Brady's definitely done this. Screw whatever the call is. Make it your own. That's what the greats
own
do.
the team. Mm-hmm.
Just, you know what's best. You're on the field. They trust you. And I think you need to call audible. Like, a lot of times he gets caught in being the coach's player.
Sorry, that was
Which there's
wild.
nothing wrong with that as far as having that respect, but in those moments, trust your instincts.
Okay, I'm sorry. I made a very loud face reaction to what happened in the World Series.
Because Dodgers, Yankees, Dodgers
so there's
up
a
2-0.
foul ball. Mookie Betts is going up to catch the foul ball. Yankee fan may or may not have interfered by taking it out of his glove.
Oh, man. Controversy.
But you know what the best part about this is?
Do what you got to do.
You know what the best part about this is? The New Yorker is literally arguing that he is correct by being able to do that for a foul ball.
Heck
I
yeah.
am dead.
I love the grit.
Honey, is that allowed?
It's not allowed, but you know what? You do what you got to do.
Wow.
That guy is so thrown out.
That was insane.
He
I was
is
just
out
I
of
couldn't
that
look
stadium
away.
already.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
That was funny.
All right. Anyway, all of that to say, give me your game pick and shot take for Sunday.
I have Atlanta winning. I do. I think Atlanta will cover the spread. I do buy into they'll make it a little fight because that's just what the Cowboys do.
Okay, when you say cover the spread, do you say they're going to win by exactly 3, or you think they're going to win by more than 3?
I think at least 3.
That doesn't answer the question.
You know, I'm mathematically challenged over here, Tanner.
That's why I asked you.
That's
the way
why
I
I'm a
asked you.
ref.
Okay, look
We
at
don't
me.
know what we're
Hey,
talking
hey,
about.
Hey, look
Sure,
at me.
sure.
Look,
You threw my own flag.
are they going to win by 3 or 4 or 5?
Damn.
What are you over here like Sesame Street? Like count?
4.
See, I have dyscalculia, which is like a math dislet, so I need that vampire. Okay, they'll win by 4.
Win by 4. You say by 4. Okay.
Yeah, they'll win by 4. I'll give them that respect. My shot take, though, is it's going to be offense. I just think the defense can't have that faith. I do have a CeeDee Lamb touchdown, and I will go Rico Dowdle if he plays.
Okay.
Touchdown.
So I see this being an all-out shootout. It's going to be a gun slanging and banging kind of event. I think it's going to come down to a last-second play. I've got Atlanta by 2, but I think Dak actually uses his legs this time. So I'm going to repeat my shot take from the last game. 50 yards rushing for Dak and a walk-in touchdown for Dak.
Okay.
Well, he ain't to run. He's just going to walk in.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's how they
At
don't
least,
do it
at
often
least he's
enough.
using his legs.
They don't do it enough, but if he's at the 1, 2, 3 yard line, like he just walks in because the offensive line parts the seas.
Or they're like, do a little tush push.
We don't tush push here. This isn't Philly.
We have no tushes. But we play like
As
one.
someone who doesn't have a tush, I agree.
All right. Okay.
It's all bones back here.
It's all cheeks.
I'm frontal. Not
Oh,
bad.
I have nothing. It's Home Depot back there. It's all plywood.
Oh, my goodness. Just boards, all 3 of
Just
us.
boards, pillars, and mistrust.
Oh God. Okay, Tanner, what about you?
I think my ongoing is that a 70-yard field goal is going to happen this season.
And
It's
remind
gonna be
everybody what
Brandon
you're going to do if Brandon Aubrey goes 70 plus.
Well,
He's gonna
don't I
shave
have
his
to,
head.
No, I can't do that. My wife would be so upset. I already shaved the beard for her costume. She's already miffed about that. Let's do, I don't know, whatever shot.
I was going to say
Malort.
it was a double down. You were going to do a double.
Oh, yikes. A double Malort? Ugh.
I didn't
gotta
say
do
Malort.
it.
I just said it was a double down. What you shoot is on you, but
Okay.
that was the thing. Double down.
I'm a Rumplemintz kind of guy.
You are a Rumpleman.
Yeah.
I've just never got into the Rumple Mints. It's like, a Tic Tac that you're
And
going to
I like
find
mints,
the net
and
in the
I
next
can't
couple
chew
hours.
Rumple Mints.
I can't
why
either.
fuck
It makes me
around.
gag.
If I need to be drunk, Rumple Mints is going to get me there twice as fast as Fireball.
Well, they will do that.
Well, 'tis the season. After
Tis.
Halloween, it's all Rumple Mints from here on out.
Tis is. I think Atlanta's going to win by at least 2 possessions.
2 possessions.
Yeah.
You
that
mean
could be 6, that could
wait.
be 9, that could be 14,
Okay.
but they're going to win
Okay.
over the spread.
So if they
All right.
win by 6, is that 1 possession or 2? Because a touchdown's worth
Then it would be 2 field goals. Yeah. 2 possessions.
2. You want to say 2 scores?
2 scores. Yeah.
All right.
Is that right? Is that the right
You can
syntax?
say 2 scores, yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm overthinking this.
I think we all 3 realize that the losing continues.
Yep.
And that wraps Cowboys therapy. I'm totally over it.
Over
But
This time next week, we'll bring it back to you.
we have just completed week 8 of the NFL season. So you
Yes.
know what that means.
Uh-huh.
It is time for another round of Charlie's Power Rankings.
Power
So Charlie, give me your top 5 and let me argue with you.
All right, number 1, they're undefeated. They've had some wins that maybe shouldn't have been. It doesn't matter. Kansas City Chiefs are number 1. Close second, Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Number 3, despite the loss against the Browns, I'm still going to put the Ravens up there.
Okay.
Still going to put the Ravens. I would say number 4, I'm going to go with the Commanders right now. As of right now.
Wow.
As of right now. Even though that game, I felt the Bears choke, doesn't matter. They've looked good. Got to give them their flowers.
Are you being a prisoner of the moment right now with that one? Because it was an impressive win, but I don't know if the Commanders are better than other teams in the league.
Here's the. I'm going to put them right now. And maybe I am a prisoner. I'm a prisoner of a lot of things in the moment. I will say number 5. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers
Green Bay. So you would take Washington over Green Bay.
right now, especially with Love hurt. And we got to figure out, is he coming back next week? They've been doing well with Malik, but they've been simplifying it.
Right.
So that's the only reason. It's just of right now. There's still a lot for the Commanders. I still feel like there's a lot tougher challenges ahead. Just you asked me for this week. That's what I feel. Honorable mention Texas, but now without Diggs, we'll see.
That's right. Stephon Diggs out for the
I know.
year. ACL.
We learned that yesterday.
Isn't that what Trayvon did last year? Or did he sprain these nuts?
No. Yeah, well, yeah, there you go. You
I'm
pick which one you
so
want.
sorry. Anyway.
Just have that one.
You know what you didn't say? I'm surprised who you left out. I think Philly's really picking up steam. I'm surprised that you left out Philly. I think Philly is better than the Commanders.
I don't put them in top 5. I put them on honorable mention. I don't put them in top 5.
Why?
I don't believe them yet. I have to. The Bengals, being the Bengals, to me right now doesn't do anything because I think they're in Darrell right now. I need to see a little bit more, and I guess maybe I just don't trust how those coordination or Jalen Hurts. I think they're going to be the wild card of this division.
Okay, but didn't you see them get exponentially better on offense?
They're doing
once
better.
AJ
They're
Brown
doing better,
got
but I'm
got
going to
back
go
from
right
injury?
now with the division leader. Right now, from what I see, next week can change.
Okay, is this Homer Charlie or
Being the Bengals does nothing for me
I think right now I expect Philly to do better than Washington. I need to see a little bit more out of Washington. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Another team that I want to ask you about are the
That's why we debate.
LA Rams, just beating Minnesota.
That was good.
And they have Cooper and Puka back from injury.
But, man, that should have been a penalty in the end right there. But
Well, those are your people.
what are you talking about, my people? Oh, the refs. I'm a
What do you
replacement.
mean, you people?
I didn't say you people. I said they're your people.
What do you mean, you
I'm
people?
just a fill-in. No, that was a great win. But that was a desperate win. That was a desire win. They're in that position. I don't think if 9 times out of 10, I do think the Vikings take that right now. I want to put the Rams as this huge resurgence. Yeah, I think the Cardinals are better in that division right now.
And you had Baltimore at 3.
Baltimore at 3 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite the Browns' loss, I still feel that they are. I mean, in the AFC right now, they're still second best.
What about Pittsburgh?
They're an honorable mention.
Why?
I think they're an honorable mention for me because I still want to see more. I mean, beating the Giants last night, I mean, it's the Giants. Even though you had the fields against the Cowboys, there was still some stuff that they made on both sides. They were hiccups. I haven't seen everything yet. I think they're promising. Got to see more. And we've done this dance with Russell Wilson in the stretch before. So
Yeah.
it's a week by week. But, hey, they're winning, and Tomlin has not had a losing season. So.
Yeah, the only change I would make to your power rankings is I would put the Eagles in over the Commanders. That's just me, though.
But that can go – that's like a light switch.
We're going to find out. Apparently, they're really buying into Nick Sirianni. There was a stat today that said that the Eagles are undefeated since Nick Sirianni shaved his head.
See, Tanner? Coach Tanner? 100,000 views.
I don't think me shaving
Coach?
my head is going to save the Cowboys season. I don't think that's happening. Not a chance.
No, but our views may like shoot right up.
Because my little teeny tiny camera is going to.
We believe in you, Joe Hendry.
Oh, no. Please don't start that. Okay. Let's get out of the NFL and talk about the UFC. There was a big pay-per-view card that took place this past Saturday. Like we said, Charlie and I had shot bets on it. We were at Maple Landing watching this amazing card. By the way, top to bottom, even the prelims delivered. Shout out Kennedy. Shout out Jeff. Congratulations on your wins.
Yeah, no, definitely. Performances, might not have been the way that Jeff wanted to win, but I mean, starting that fight, he was controlling the whole fight. So, and I mean, Kennedy, he is a savage. So, congrats to them.
You can walk in.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you can walk in. Thank you. Once again, the great Underdog Restaurant and Sports Club staff here helping us out, assisting us. It was a great day of fights. It's daytime here.
Right. In Abu Dhabi, that means we get to day drink and watch fights and then go
Hell
home and
yeah.
watch college football.
Exactly. So you're already fired up.
Oh, hell yeah.
we
did like 2 fireball shots each. I mean, it's fine.
Got to start a little bit earlier in conversation, but let's break down the co-main event first.
Okay, let's rock.
All right.
That's the one I picked.
Yeah,
correctly.
you had Chimev. Robert Whitaker, by the way, if you saw his mouth, a lot of people thought he had a broken jaw or dislocated jaw. He said that's not true. His teeth were pushed out. He said first that happened with the Drakus fight when he got stopped, and he said it was from when he was younger. So this has been a long thing. I don't know how that – I don't know, but it looked nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know how you go that many years with that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's gross.
But Chimev, congrats to him. I mean, he looks – he's a dad now. Daddy Chimev.
Ew, I didn't know that. And
Yeah,
ew, don't
he's a
say
dad.
That.
He's dad. Well, he's humble. Like, he always would come out wild. He picked his shot, and he has one of the best double legs in the game. I would say St. Pierre used to and Josh Koscheck, but he made it his fight as he should, as we thought that he should
And
to win this.
finished him early.
And finished him. And so
we never got to see what he was like in championship rounds, like you said.
But, hey, sometimes it doesn't matter if you can get that done. So, great fight. He's definitely the contender. We'll see what happens with Strickland and Drakus.
I was going to say, so Sean Strickland's contract is up with the UFC. Do they wait for the renegotiation? Is Sean Strickland going to come back? Do they go ahead and pick DDP over Chimev for the next title fight?
Yeah.
There's a lot of options there.
I highly doubt they're already buzzing if they're not already going to be assigned. I mean, Sean Strickland's too much. You know how the UFC loves personalities, controversial personalities, and I feel like him and Drakus, that's going to happen. I would like to see Chimev wait a little bit till like maybe summer, only because we know with the health, he had to pull out in May, give like months to build up. And, I mean, Drakus and Sean, whoever has that title, they're going to be ready.
Yeah, definitely. For the main event of the evening.
Yes.
I
had that right.
You got this one right. Ilya putting away Max, derailing the Blessed Express. Unfortunately, for someone like me, that was all in on Max. How did he get that done? How did he make that look so easy against one of the best strikers in the game?
He's so fast. He's so quick. Best way to get to beat a bigger guy, taller guy is not just the speed, but get in the inside. He was just so calculated. And I said this, I really don't want Max anymore at 145. He looks so good and faster at 155. I mean, Ilya's the real deal. He's 27 years old. He's so well-rounded. We saw that earlier in the first round with the takedown. And just his timing. Just Max looks slower.
Yeah,
And that's abnormal for him because he has the reach advantage. Doesn't matter when you got a bullet.
So I heard a really interesting take, and it was not my take. I'm not taking credit for this one. Although once I say it, you're going to be like, this is totally you talking.
Yeah.
So I do listen to a lot of MMA podcasts. I listen to Good Guy, Bad Guy with DC and Chael because Chael is who I want to be when I grow up. I love being the bad guy, and so Chael is my inspo there. I also listen to Pound for Pound with Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo.
Yeah.
And it was really weird. They had a take that overlapped. And the take was that Ilya, because of how well he fights, 1, 2, because of how attractive he is, 3, because of how he carries himself and how he speaks, will be the future of the UFC and will be the most marketable figure for them since Conor McGregor. What do you think?
I think his ceiling's very high, especially from the international, Spain, Georgia as well. He speaks very well, very respectful though to Max after the loss. He holds himself well. I mean, the guy walks in looking like a James Bond character.
Oh my God, I never thought of him as attractive until someone said it, and I was like, oh yeah, Spaniards are attractive. Yes. And his baby, oh my God, his son walking out in the octagon after the fight with a rose and looking all suave.
He's also a girl dad too.
Yeah, he's got a baby girl coming. They're very attractive. His wife is a 10. Shit.
It's an all-star family, man. It's an all-star family.
They're so beautiful, and you can, from a PR marketing standpoint, you could totally build that.
Yeah.
For the promotion, for him, he's gonna get endorsements. He's gonna be in commercials. He's gonna be, everywhere. They're saying that they want him to fight in Spain at the Real Madrid stadium. That's how popular.
I mean, that
he
makes
is.
sense. And him and Diego Lopez would be a great fight there to build up. It's just a question.
Is it Diego or is it Alex?
It's very confusing right now. It seems like it's going to be Alex. However, Alex is talking about fighting Volk for the interim featherweight title today. So who knows what the plans are. I don't think you're going to get Ilya going up to 155 right now in Islam. I don't want to do that right now. I hate when they do that. I hate when they did it with it.
No, I actually would really like to see Ilya defend that belt for a while.
Just a couple, at least a couple.
We haven't had a perennial 145 champ in a minute, right? It's been changing
Jose,
hands.
I mean, really, Max Holloway and Volk.
Well, I would say Volk had it for a while.
But Jose has the longest.
Yeah, and I would like to see that dominance. I don't know if it makes sense for Ilya to go up to 155. There's so much talent at 155. That in itself is a great story. You've got Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira squaring off at
guys.
MSG next month. You got who's gonna take Islam out? I don't know, but I'm not ready for these 145ers, Max included, to bump up to the next level. Stay at 145.
Well,
145 is so fun
everybody
right now.
wants to see what Conor McGregor, but Conor Eddie, and this is nothing against Eddie, love Eddie Alvarez, but that was a perfect style for him. But then when you went into the real 155 and Habib, we saw how that happens. I want 145 to stand out. When I remembered back in the WEC days, early 145 UFC days, we need these dominant champions and to build up these hungry contenders, and now they become the guy that you come and chase. And Ilya is that guy. Everybody wants to fight him. Aljo wants to fight him.
So tell me this. Between Ilya and Alex Pereira, given that they have similar stories, they're trending, they're hot, they're sexy, everybody wants to see them fight. Who's the bigger star right now?
It's tough because they have two really passionate countries behind them. Man, I think Alex right now, only because the little guys don't get their due as much. And also because Alex has had highlight reel knockouts his last couple. And MMA is very goldfish brain, and it's very in the moment. And yes, that was cool putting out Max. But look at what Alex Pereira has been able to do to Izzy, to Yuri Prochazka, to Jamal Hill.
I hear you.
More people are talking about Alex right now.
But Ilya put away Alexander Volkanovski. Max couldn't even do it. And the way he made Max look pedestrian is unreal. And to add to that, the guy, and I hate saying this, he speaks great English. He's a great trash talker. He's sexy as fuck. he is drawing a crowd right now. People are seeing him. People are seeing themselves in him. They're getting excited. It's like when Conor McGregor's career was starting to take off. There's so much excitement there, and I hate saying this, but yes, Alex Pereira has gone through the 185ers, the 205ers, but he can't play the heel the way Ilya does. Yes, I used a wrestling term.
Boom.
Finally.
But I'm going to challenge that. I agree that Ilya is coming up, but people aren't talking nearly enough of him as the way Alex. But that's also due to the fact the little guys don't narrowly get. The difference between
size
Conor
doesn't matter,
The difference
guys.
between Conor is you're going to be chasing Conor. You will always be looked to the person that wants to be Conor McGregor. That is a big problem. The talent is there for sure, but the big guys will always make do. That's why the heavyweights get paid more, and everybody wants the whole Alex John Jones. I do think after this weekend, is he in the storyline now? Yeah. I don't think knocking out Volk really ripped the tie to casuals. That's who you have to win. Alex has the casuals.
But I'm saying Ilya can get it with his gift of gab.
I don't think his gift of gab is as good as Conor McGregor, but what he can do is exactly what Pereira's do. Just put away the people that you don't think can be put away.
Well,
put on.
We'll see what happens
Yeah.
next. I mean, to me, it looks like he's going to have to go up against Alex one more time, which I'm not too excited about.
Yeah.
I'd rather him move through the division,
Fight Diego.
start a new era. Diego and the mullet, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Because I think the girls like that. I think the girls are into the mullet.
He's a fun personality, great fighter.
Chicks dig mullets now?
They do. Ask
Wait, where
Joe
have
Dirt.
you been? Oh, my God.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
I've been
It's
married.
like, come on, man.
I haven't been following.
Okay, well, I'm not into mullets because I'm over a certain age. But when you go and, go watch high school sports, for example, even college sports, all these white dudes have mullets.
Yikes.
Why? I don't know. But
What's
Diego's
old is
not
new
white.
again.
He's Latin. But still, what?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, mullets are very, very much so in right now.
Well, so are mustaches.
I must ask you a
And
question.
it's like the 70s stash. It's not even just a regular
If
Geraldo
you're gonna
Rivera
do it,
mustache.
you gotta do a full Tom Selleck.
Well, thanks to Top Gun, Maverick, all those. When that movie came out, everybody
They all had
thought they
patches.
could grow facial hair, just grew that much.
Not like you, Charlie.
No, they're not going full man. They go Wolverine in the woods.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's where I stand on Ilya. I think Ilya is a star in the making, and
There's
I'm
no doubt
really
about it.
excited to see where his career takes him.
Yeah, it's all just a matchmaking. No, it's a great card. We got a big one coming up in the next couple of weeks.
I'm so
309.
excited.
Speaking of John Jones, Steve, we also have two guys, Damon Jackson and Ramiz.
Ramiz Brahimaj, the Bronx Boa.
I know. No, it's going to be excited. So, a lot of good time for fighting. And then Jake Paul, Mike Tyson on the 15th.
That's the same weekend. You know
Yeah,
that, right?
I know. Doubleheader live on Netflix.
That's going to be interesting. I'm very curious to see how Netflix does this.
If you haven't canceled your Netflix account, you're smart.
It's okay. We're going to be partying that whole weekend.
Yes, we are.
All right, Charlie Van, anything else we need to talk about before we get out of here?
Well, I mean, shout out again the Mavs, the Stars. Glad to have both those teams back. I didn't see what the game is right now.
I don't know either.
So let me pull up the
In the meantime, thank you, Underdog.
61-59 right now, halftime Mavs.
Ooh.
Close.
Well, thank you to Underdog. What's the full name again?
Underdog Restaurant and Sports Club. Thank you guys for having us out. We'll be here next week. Once again, check out their karaoke night, Halloween costume contest, their Halloween party on Thursday.
And if you come and hang out with us on Monday, poker and pool.
Hell yeah. Well, hey, cheers. Well, you ran out.
I'm not done.
All right. Cheers to our regulars again. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.